Hello, what up, people? What up? Y'all ready for some One Piece talk, some One Piece discussion? Let some people get in. Oops, I got myself. That sound good though. Nice. That's gonna create like a little. What are those things called? Like reverberation or something like that. It's gonna create one of those. But dope. How does the stream look? How does it sound? Whoever's in there, say what's up in the chat. I say repost, share. By the way, follow me on Twitter, Sherlok D Homeboy. That's me on everything. Let me post. Can you edit tweets? Do y'all know if we can edit tweets yet? Let's see. Let's see. Anybody know if we can edit tweets? We're gonna do some rearranging here. Boys, and possibly girls. Okay. Me on Twitter. Home. This is like right in my way. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me go to. All right, what up, people? Y'all want to see? I mean, we can talk One Piece. I can't. Nah, I can't play Rocket League and pay attention to the chat. I was about to say we could do Rocket League and chat, but nah, we can't do that. So, like I said, say what's up in the chat. Let me know who's in there. Kind of want to make this like a discussion. Y'all know how I like to do. Oh, that's that phone. Yeah. Say what's up in the chat. We're gonna make some 1062 predictions. Let me scoot back and lift my chair. And full stream gonna go up on the Sherlock streams channel. Y'all know, like I'm gonna be doing my live reactions and stuff now. So follow that channel. I'll link, or it should be in the description, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and see if a couple more people get in, and then we'll get started. Friday evening. How's it going for y'all on this Friday evening? I don't think any. Well, I might have some people that's already on Saturday. Anybody on Saturday? Let me know in the comments or of the stream or in the comments of the video, the VOD going up. Sad we're not having a chapter this week. Need to just pull this over here. I don't know. I'm trying to look over there. What's the point of having two screens if you're gonna do that? Graphic by Luna. Nice. Thank you for liking that. Hope you're in the chat. That's crazy. Everybody being shy today. Y'all shy? Y'all shy? Senpai got y'all shy? I should have fixed a drink, bro. It's a Friday. We're doing a Friday stream. And I don't have a drink. Where is my BB? BB, are you are you watching the stream? That'd be clutch. That'd be so clutch, but I should have put tags. That's what I was gonna do. I was trying to see if I could redo my tweet. Let's see. Can you edit tweets? Anybody know? No, you can't edit tweets. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. No, lost. We lost people. All right, okay. Probably because we haven't gotten into it yet. Let's get into it, guys. Woke up not too long ago, like an hour ago. So, waking up, gotta pump myself up. But let's get into it. So, One Piece 1062 predictions. We'll start off with where we left off last chapter. Last chapter, we left off with the whole Vegapunk reveal. Apparently, is a woman. Nobody really believes that. Nobody I'm really seeing believes that. Most people still believe that he's an old man just because he's been referred that way throughout the story. So I don't know. Oda's a little cheeky and he doesn't like giving reveals straight off. He's been doing that though. He's been doing the reveals straight off recently, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that. But I think it's just because he's kind of trying to speed everything forward. But I don't think we're gonna get the actual Dr. Vegapunk this chapter. Um, I don't think we're maybe next chapter, not the one that's coming, but 1063. I could see maybe getting Dr. Vegapunk's face reveal. But I think maybe we get more on Bonnie next chapter and maybe find out about Kuma and his connection to the revolutionaries. Um and his connect not just his connection to the revolutionaries though, his connection to Bonnie. And that's just going to tell us about his connection to the revolutionaries. A lot of people are theorizing that Bonnie is like what would a kid basically. She was the one who was like basically she came out of the water, devil fruit user, powers nullified. A lot of people are saying maybe the kid form that she came out of the water as her true form. And that would kind of mean that Kuma's more than likely her dad, less likely to be her grandfather, but possibly. And that's why they have so much of a connection. And she's basically trying to rescue her dad. She became an adult pirate, kind of similar to Momonosuke, I guess. Had to grow up, and she has been impersonating people to basically get revenge for Kuma, and not revenge, I guess. Find out what happened to Kuma and get him back. I wonder if she became a pirate before the Kuma thing, or if she strictly became a pirate because of the Kuma thing. Yeah. Hmm. Anything else? I think we're getting I really feel strongly about this. I think we're gonna get some smoker stuff soon. In next chapter, I think would be pretty cool place to get that smoker stuff just because we are on the island he was on. It'd be a really good time to reintroduce Smoker. For him to play a bigger part in the story going forward because I mean he's a really integral part of the story. Um Smoky boy, what up, Kaylee? So you are in the chat. Kaylee, come hang out. Come hang out and bring a drink. That'd be dope. But yeah, I think Smoky Boy will be back in the story pretty soon. Um, I mean, it's just because he wasn't on G14 last chapter. I think they would have showed him if he was on the base with them. It was the perfect time. They were showing Tashigi and the kids. LOL, I'll be there soon. Bet. Sounds good. Let me move that over. And expand it a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool if he was like kind of still on Egghead or involved in SSG somehow. Like maybe he let Vegapunk do experiments on him. Not experiments per se, but maybe, I guess, experiments, enhancements, maybe. A lot of people were theorizing that maybe he did enhancements on Smoker, and that's how Smoker is going to kind of keep up, I guess, because he has to keep up. Smoker gets washed every time we see him. Sadly, because Smoker's a really cool character. He had a really dope introduction. He's had really cool moments. He's a genuinely good Marine, as we saw through his introduction in multiple parts through this story. So I hope he does keep up. I hope he. A lot of people are saying he's gonna be showing up just to get smoked again. Because that's his theme. Show up, get smoked. But I hope not. That would be kind of a waste of Smoker to me. It'd be fucked. I'm just gonna say it. Excuse my language, but yeah. But yeah, I think Smoker, maybe at least half the chapter. I think we get Smoker next chapter. Um, that would make a lot of sense. Like I said, they showed Shigi and the kids no Smoker. They were on G14. They were revealing things about Sword, and it might come in that Smoker joined Sword just because Oda. It could go either way because Oda likes to do this. You don't notice as much reading weekly as you do when you read in bulk. Oda likes to connect things from like last chapter or 2 chapters ago. He'll hint at it, but he won't directly hint at it. It'll be like a slight, subtle hint that like these things are connected, but they don't seem connected when he first talk about the first thing. So I think it could go either way. Either Smoker's gonna be basically still on the island with Vegapunk, and maybe he runs into Luffy, the group with Luffy, Bonnie, Jinbei, and Chopper, and they kind of have a little clash, and that's when we get the reveal that Smoker is now enhanced in some ways, kind of like Kuma. Even though I feel like that would kind of go against his integrity, but maybe he'd do it for the greater good. Because he's like, I'm not good enough. I got bodied by Virgo. I got bodied by Law. I get bodied every time I'm on screen and panel. So maybe he'll do it because he's like, I gotta get better. I gotta be able to protect the people. Gotta be able to protect like people like these kids, these innocent kids. So, think I think he could. It'd be really cool. I think that's the best way to get him a fast advancement to be able to keep up. In I mean, I don't even know how Smoker keeps up with Luffy anymore because Luffy is a true emperor. Luffy without Gear 5, I feel like it's still top tier now because he's really learned how to use his Conqueror's Haki. He's learned how to infuse it. He's split skies with Kaido. Gear 5 is just like icing on top of the cake. That's how he deals with the upper top tiers. But just Conqueror's Haki Luffy would be way too much for Smoker if we're basing him off where we saw him last, which was in Punk Hazard getting bodied. Sad to say because, like I said, I really like Smoker. I really like Smoker. He's a really dope Marine. Him, Kobe, Aokiji, Garp. That's about all them dudes I mess with. The rest of them kind of. Kizaru cool, but he just funny. Me and Kaylee just got jokes with Kizaru. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the Smoker idea. Do y'all think Smoker comes in next chapter or nah? Would y'all like Smoker to come back in the story right now? I think it'd be a good time. Smoker's been that person that's been in and out of the story. Oda likes that. He's that Marine. He's even more that Marine than Kobe. He's more of the Marine that's like, I guess, the most similar to Garp, even though we're getting the parallel with Roger, Garp, God Valley, and Luffy, Kobe, whatever is about to happen with this Blackbeard Eagle situation. I think Oda's definitely aiming for basically, like I said, a parallel of a team up, a link up with Luffy and Kobe. A lot of people were saying maybe we get more more on that too. The maybe Luffy finds out that Kobe's captured, but I think it's a little bit too soon. I know this chapter's not this chapter. I know this arc's gonna be short, in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinion. I mean, Oda's not gonna come out of a 4 year long arc and then go into a 2, 3, 4 another year long arc. Um, it's definitely going to be, like I was saying, a compact arc similar to Zoe, definitely giving me a lot of Zoe vibes. I think we're going to find out so much information, so much lore dump, so much scientific information on cloning. Maybe find out more about Sanji because Vegapunk is, I mean, he worked alongside Judge, and Judge is really smart, but he's Vegapunk's the world's genius. 500 years into the future, he's perfected things, so he's gonna know more. Maybe get an explanation about more about devil fruits and Luffy's devil fruit in particular. Um, I kind of had a theory, and I was kind of thinking that what if Luffy's devil fruit, the Gomu Gomu no Mi, is basically the root of there's two. Either it is a artificial devil fruit itself, a perfected one, kind of like perfected one, kind of like Kaido and Momonosuke's parallel of their fruits. But Luffy's, they tried to remake the one that Joy Boy originally had that for some reason they couldn't find, and that was Vegapunk's original. Since we see the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and it looks like the Gomu Gomu no Mi in those blueprints with the missile and yeah, all of that. Um, but yeah, that one's a little bit less likely. But I also like the idea that maybe when the government had the Gomu Gomu no Mi, um, Vegapunk got its lineage factor and stuff and was able to. He's basically created all of the smiles from the Gomu Gomu no Mi's lineage factor DNA blueprint to life, and basically that's why they really come out kind of goofy, most like all of the smiles that are successful, and this is why the side effect of them is to basically laugh forever, or not laugh forever, well, really kind of laugh forever. You could do nothing but laugh. It's because the Nika Nika, or the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, the sun god, it's a fruit of laughter and joy and freedom. And if you get that lineage factor wrong in it, that's why everybody is laughing uncontrollable, just like Luffy. But if you get it right, quote unquote, you can't really get it right. If you get it right, you get these like really, really goofy kind of animal, because I mean the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika is a Zoan fruit. So you get these animals with all of these like heads coming out of their butts and just like things attached really weird and looking kind of goofy, because like we saw, Luffy's ability is very much like wild imagination. Like he I don't like when they say he can do whatever with his powers, because he can't, but he can do a lot within his imagination because he's rubber, so he can mold himself how he needs to mold himself. With awakening, he can touch things, and because he has paramecia type awakening or like abilities with it too. So like it just, now that I'm talking about this out loud, it just makes so much sense that I need to make a full theory about this. Zoans, or the Gomu Gomu no Mi, or the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, is the basis of basically all of the smile fruits and artificial devil fruits. The lineage factor that Vegapunk had from it. The smile things make so much sense. That's why they're called smiles, because they're the Joy Boy. They're Joy Boy's fruit. It's the sun god, laughing uncontrollable like Luffy when they're feeling most free. It's just like you can't control that lineage factor, so it goes wild. So even like a successful transformation in powers makes you look wild. Oh my god. think we on something. I need to make the video. I think we on something. Wow. Like I had thought about that theory, but I hadn't thought about it like that until I just talked about it on stream. Wow. That's kind of nuts. I think I really believe that now. It would make so much sense because the government had possession of Luffy's devil fruit. So if you're in possession of a devil fruit of that magnitude, of that power, I know the government knew what it was. The CP0 agents, of course, because who's who and everything, they didn't know what it was worth. Shanks knew. I think the upper echelon of the world government knew, like the Gorosei Emu. Um, and I think Vegapunk is privy to a lot of that knowledge that they are, either because of his discoveries of it himself or through just working closely with them. It would just make too much sense to me that he would kind of know about the Gomu Gomu no Mi. And if he kind of tested Kaido and got his lineage factor, then if he had the actual fruit of the Gomu Gomu no Mi, then it would make so much more sense that he basically extracted the lineage factor from it. Because how long ago was that? Do y'all remember? Luffy was like what, 8, 6? I can't remember. It was at least I think 10 years ago when Luffy ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi. So Vegapunk definitely would have already like extracted Kaido's lineage factor, I think, by then. Because I think Kaido was in Punk Hazard with King around like 20 years ago, around when Odin died, when Rocks broke up and the whole God Valley thing happened. Or before Odin died. It was after the God Valley incident. So, dang, was that 30 some years ago? And that was 30 some years ago. So, yeah, Vegapunk would definitely have known about lineage factor and extracting it almost perfectly by then. So, I think, yeah, smiles are based off of Luffy's devil fruit. Caesar got that information, used it for smiles. And yeah, that's why they're failures, because you can't do that. You can't replicate the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Its level of freedom can't be replicated, and it just ends up morphing it in such a weird way. But yeah, yeah, I went off on that tangent. But I really like that. I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. I need to try to see if I can flesh that out, even if it's only like a 5 minute, 6 minute. As much as I can talk about it, I might just clip this. But I would like to organize my ideas about that and maybe do a little bit more research on it. I like that though. Really like that. Makes a lot of sense. And I talk it out. Nobody talking in the stream today. What up, guys? Y'all shy? Hello. People are shy in the stream today. No. Viewers come on. They're shy. Thanks for the drink. No. I think I had a theory. Hear my theory? My theory. I had a theory that ain't really dressed this.
Sorry, no, it spilled a little too. So.
Had a theory that the smile fruits, the artificial devil fruit, are based off of the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Because that's the side effect, is kind of like Luffy is laughing uncontrollably. if it's a failure. Yeah. The Zoan fruit and all smiles are Zoan fruits, and all the smiles look goofy. I was just thinking that it looked goofy because Luffy's like Gear 5 awakened ability is basically like almost do whatever with his body in a way. He can mold his body and it's cool. He can mold his body in any kind of way almost. So that's why they kind of come out goofy looking is because like they can't really like perfectly extract his DNA or the lineage factor of the fruit because it's so quirky itself. Yeah, so people come out with heads out of their asses and looking just like ridiculous because it's a ridiculous fruit. The government did have the Gumu Gumu no Mi before Shanks stole it. They had it in their possession, so it would make sense that maybe Vegapunk was like, "Hey, let me extract some lineage factor like he did with Kaido's fruit." That's when the experimentation started, and that's when Caesar worked with him. Caesar got a hold of it and started trying to do it himself, but he's not as smart, so they came out. Yeah, saving that.
That's a good theory.
I feel like that has that might come true.
Save that for later, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go dummy if it is true. Mm-hmm. No drops. It's a good stream. Only got one person in the chat. I don't know what else. You got any predictions for next chapter? No?
No. Exactly where they're going.
You just had to take a wild guess. Hmm.
Elbath.
Elbath.
I don't know.
They're on Egghead.
I don't know.
Elbath.
I'm not a good person to do a stream with. You know, I just read the chapters, absorb it for that, like, as I'm reading it. And then my brain moves on to the next topic real quick.
Oh, that's funny.
Plus, honestly, I think I might be behind.
Are you? You didn't read last chapter?
No, I think I did. I think I read it at work, but I need to reread it because I read it like getting distracted and like coming back to it.
Gotcha.
A full uninterrupted read.
Yeah. Well, we are down. No YouTube viewers. Is that one viewer a Twitch viewer? Can't tell who's viewing. Yep, it's a Twitch viewer. They're not. Why is no one saying hello? Everybody want to be ghost in the chat. I need a conversation, guys. Time is it? We're on 30. Give it at most 5 more minutes. I think I've given all my predictions. I even did a little theory, but I think we get smoker stuff. Smoker stuff. I think we get the reveal that Vegapunk is not the robot, the female robot. Yeah, placeholder. Like he's speaking through her, or he's transferred his body to her, or something like that. And then maybe the Straw Hats get separated further into another smaller group. I think that'll happen soon. I don't know if it's going to be this coming chapter, but I think that'll happen pretty soon. I think that just because they have a lot in their group right now. Frankie, basically everybody, but I think it's like 6, 7 in that group. Yeah, like 7. So yeah, I think that group will get split up further. I think Luffy will run into Smoker or some type of opposition as they. I think his group are gonna enter the city or the area basically of the Egghead Island, and we're gonna get a lot of half the chapters is gonna be kind of experiencing wacky things. I think it's just gonna be like I said last week. I think it's gonna be kind of like the Jetsons or something like a futuristic kind of like city-ish, not exactly a city, but futuristic area with a bunch of like kind of like robots and like crazy inventions going on, like escalator floor, airport floor things. um and yeah, they're just gonna get into like a lot of funny kind of trouble in that group. We're about to get a lot of, I think, really cool, funny interactions with Bonnie as Oda starts to build Bonnie up as a character and kind of get us to like Bonnie. We get to know her more, and then from there, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think we get anything outside of the island Egghead. We did see we did see that a ship was going to Egghead, a marine ship, when they reported that Kobe had been kidnapped. I don't know if that's Himepo's ship, but it doesn't seem like he's been to Egghead. It seems like they went straight to G14, and it said they were asking for permission to land on Egghead. Excuse me. But so I'm wondering if that ship's gonna show up. That ship might be Smoker, but I think Smoker just stayed on the island. So I'm interested to see who's on that ship. Is it just some of the people from Amazon Lily, the people like Admiral Yamakuji or whatever his name is, or if it's gonna be more than that or somebody else completely different? And if we run into them next chapter. But I think we do. Luffy's group does run into somebody while they're exploring the wacky like area of Egghead. I think it's definitely going to be wacky and a lot of fun. A lot of good Bonnie Luffy interactions. Jinbei, I think he's gonna really kind of get his time to shine in these upcoming chapters because he's gonna get his like goofy sides and like his quirky parts like being in the crew more. So people will grow to like him more because he'll feel like a natural part. That's why Oda put him in the smaller group. That's why I like that so much. Because he feels more definitely like more part of the crew than he did when he joined up in Wano, but he still is kind of an outsider because I mean he joins late in the game. Yeah. Hopefully Frankie gets some big things happening this arc. This should be definitely a Frankie centric. Frankie and Sanji, I know he's had his arc, but it'd be a good time for a Sanji part in this arc
you
too.
You just wanted to be a Sanji part because you like Sanji.
Nah. I mean, yeah, but nah. He's just like Judge and Vegapunk work together as like together. True. They doing the whole cloning thing. They discovered they
intertwined.
Yeah, they co-discovered lineage factor together. And that's basically what Sanji and his twin or his siblings are made from is manipulation of lineage factor of his own children. So that's why they're so weird. And they're doing the whole Caesar joining the Vinsmoke thing in the cover story right now. So it makes a lot of sense to Caesar links back up with Judge. They all work together, and Judge and Caesar kind of link with Vegapunk, and we get more information on what Mads really was, what they discovered besides lineage factor and cloning and stuff like that. But yeah, and like if Sanji's raid suit is still around, which I think it is, he just broke it. Vegapunk kind of making some adjustments to it, yeah. Make it better and kind of being like, hey, are you like your Judge's kid? Like I worked with Judge, blah blah blah. He was a little like shit or something like that. And talking about his dad, probably maybe even knowing his mom. Arthur, Library of O'Hara, was talking about how maybe there's a connection between because in the stories about when they were talking about the Vinsmokes and the North Blue story of the hero like of the sea Sora whatever fighting the Germa 66, um basically they are saying the hero Sora like fought in like a robot type of thing like a mecha and some other stuff with like kind of like mecha type of advancements, futuristics, and they're like maybe there's a connection between Vegapunk and um, Sanji's mom, Sora. So that could bring that into light more too. So yeah, Sanji, Frankie. Know more about Bonnie. Jinbei gets some shine in this very short little arc. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be more than 25, 30 chapters. 30 is the max. It'll probably be more close to 20 to 25 chapters. I think we'll be out of this arc like a couple months into next year. We don't have that many left of this year. It's already October basically.
Yeah.
October in October in a few hours.
The first in some places.
So oh yeah, UK bros and stuff. It's almost 4th for y'all. If y'all watch this later on, say what's up in the chat. Ukalani, I'm pretty sure you're UK bro. Who else was a UK bro that I was talking to last week? I don't think it was Cosmic. I think Kelvin was a UK bro. Yeah, I think shout out Kelvin, UK bro. Yeah. But Frankie getting some more enhancements, maybe even the Sunny getting decked out even more this arc. Vegapunk's gonna be like, oh, this is a cool little ship. Like you could do this and this, and Frankie would be like, what? Yeah, that's so cool. Like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And maybe even Usopp gets some slight little upgrades because he kind of likes tech a little bit too.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a leveling up, short info dump type of arc. Sanji's gonna find out more, level up. Frankie's gonna find out more about tech and stuff, level up. Maybe Nami and her climb attack level up. Because I mean, if you're gonna level up, this is the person. Chopper and his rumble balls and stuff level up because Vegapunk is definitely gonna know about devil fruits and how they work and they said he's discovered like what devil fruits truly are. He's learned how to give inanimate objects devil fruits. I mean, if you can give a sword devil fruit,
you can do anything.
Yeah, I think you can help Chopper out with his rumble ball forms.
Probably.
So yeah, I think it's just setting up for everybody to sort of get somewhat of a. It's going to be a transition level of arc to kind of even out their like powers that they just gained. What was after? Okay, never mind. After Annie's Lobby was Thriller Bark. Then it was Saba Oli. I don't think it's going to be long as a Thriller Bark. When's Moria coming back in the story? I miss him. Oh, we know. If y'all have been a part of the channel for any time, y'all know Kaylee doesn't like Moria. Yeah.
Most annoying One Piece character.
For sure.
And it may just be biased just because I hate his laugh.
Yeah, his laugh is very annoying. But
He's just annoying as a character too.
X. All right, guys. I think that's all for predictions. Predictions videos. I might do it as a video next time. It depends. Streams, they be hit or miss when it's not an actual One Piece chapter. But I'm gonna head out. Let's see. Appreciate whoever stopping by. I'm gonna upload through the VOD to Sherlok Stream, so follow that channel. No C as always. And then I'll probably go through this and maybe upload like little clips of like highlights of this little stream and put that on this channel. So a lot of y'all can see that too. But I think that'll be it. Any last words, Kaylee?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter for updates when I live stream. That would help a lot too. But I did kind of schedule it late, so people didn't necessarily. I scheduled it like an hour ahead. But I'm a night shift worker, guys. I've been on the last 3 nights, so forgive me. Yeah. I think that's it. Like she said, like and subscribe, sub to the channel, please. I will be putting up some content this weekend. I'm planning on putting up some content this weekend. Off, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna do that Vegapunk video. It's basically I've done a lot of it. I just need to write some more. I haven't had the time, but I'm gonna do that Vegapunk video. I'm gonna do a random SBS video or random SBSs. I'm gonna just pick out some SBSs and read them in the video, talk about it a little bit, react to them, see how y'all like that. And a couple shorts this week. Plan on doing a couple shorts. I'm gonna let Kaylee write a short, see how it goes. Let me know if y'all like it. Let me know if y'all like the Kaylee scripts.
That's gonna be interesting.
She's gonna edit it. She's gonna trim it too. So
don't let them know.
It'll be interesting. I won't let y'all know which one it is. Let me know if y'all know which one Kaylee does. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if y'all know which one Kaylee does.
My first time ever.
Hashtag Kaylee edit.
Oh, God.
Hashtag Kaylee vid. Kvid.
No.
Whatever y'all want.
We don't need to give it a hashtag.
Good. But yeah, look out for the content this weekend. But with that said, hope y'all having a beautiful day or night wherever y'all are in the world. Most of y'all probably night. Some of y'all, I mean, it's night mostly everywhere unless y'all are in Cali. It's approaching like later evening here in Texas. So I'll catch y'all on the flip.